Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of November 2023. First card out for you is the Ancient Ones, and this is your overall spiritual theme, lesson, and message for this month that you'll be experiencing. The Ancient Ones represents the shamans of many different cultures and civilizations that have passed way before us, and they're all coming together to tell you and invite you, rather, to dream up a new version of yourself into being. Okay, take a look at what you want the world to look like tens of thousands of years from now, 100 years from now, 200 years from now. Take a look into that future. What does it look like? And how can you embody that right now in the present moment? This card actually invites you to bite off way more than you can chew. That literally says that phrase in the book, like you're being invited to craft a new destiny for yourself and bite off more than you can chew because you have unlimited spiritual resources available to you right now. What this is telling me is that you're actually surrounded by ancestors and spirit guides at this time that are making sure that you're safe. Now, this isn't saying to be reckless, however, it is saying to go the extra mile in terms of what your goals are. I've been picking up this theme for a lot of people that keeps saying, like, be way more ambitious than you currently are in November, because I just feel like there's going to be a lot happening in the world at large, of course, but it feels also like a lot of people's dreams are being propelled forward this month, and I feel like it'll dawn on you that a whole new option, a whole new path is available to you. So, like, I'm seeing visions of people like making the decision this month to move, and so that will open up a whole new way of thinking for you. You may start looking into different towns, different cities, maybe even different countries, and you may fall into this wormhole based off of this one idea, and it may turn into doing something that you never thought you would have done in your lifetime. It's like that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, allow yourself to think and just really, really look into the future and allow yourself to sort of follow your curiosity and follow where ideas take you, because it's going to take you on a wild ride for sure, but that's what life's all about. It's all about the ride. It's all about, surfing the wave and seeing how far it can take you. So your spirit animal this month is the mouse, beautiful earth energy. And the mouse spirit is incredibly intelligent and resourceful and just really cute. I don't know. You're in a cute little energy. I can't describe it. You feel adorable. And, it may seem like the world is so big. It may seem like your goals are so big, but you can make a really huge amount of progress, in your reality this month. Especially I'm seeing here for some reason, like, working as a team. And even in the mouse card, we see they are surrounded by spirits. So you are absolutely surrounded by spirits at this time that want to propel you. I'm also seeing astrologically, there may be something going on that personally affects your chart. For example, some of you may be currently going through your Saturn return, or like this month for some reason, like the astrology of this month really lines up with your personal chart. You're gonna have to look into that yourself because everyone's chart is different. But it just feels like a really intense month where a lot of change can take place for you, Scorpio. So, the message from your spirit guides is just ask, which, again, literally, look at this. One human hand reaching out to all these spirits. And this card is literally like, please use us. Use your spiritual resources. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. Exactly. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Literally on anything at all. I ask spirits for dumb stuff constantly. Like, can you help me find this? I swear to God, I always ask fairies in particular to help me find lost items, and I kid you not, literally seconds after I ask for something that I was looking for, I could be looking for something for like 20 minutes. I say, fairies, can you help me find this item? I find it within like 2 seconds, every single time. There's not been a single time that didn't happen for me, like, ever. So literally, like, you can ask anything from your ancestors, your spirit guides. Don't hesitate, because they can't really interfere with our free will here on Earth. But if you set an intention, like, can you help me with this particular goal that I have? they will do it, and you will see signs all around you that will keep you moving forward. And then when you see those signs, acknowledge it. Thank you for giving me that sign. I acknowledge it. So this is what I have to do, right? And then, you keep moving forward. You may have another question like, okay, can you give me advice on this? And I'm seeing in particular, your guides are saying to you, you could never annoy us with asking for too much. You can never annoy us even by asking the same question over and over and over again. We will never get annoyed by that. We will never get annoyed in helping you. We are patient. We are unconditionally loving. We understand the struggle, the human struggle. So please do not feel bad for asking us for help. We want to help you. Some of you guys need to learn how to ask for help, not even just from spirits, but from your fellow human race, okay? Ask for more help. We have 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Heaven and Earth Tarot to elaborate on what's happening for you this month. So month of November, first card out, we have the Magician reversed. Yeah. The Magician talks about manifesting the reality of your dreams here. In reverse, it's saying you're almost viewing yourself as not having enough power, or it's out of your control. It's taking on that sort of, I don't want to say victim mindset, but it's this is out of my control. I can't change it. What can I do? I'm just, susceptible to this reality, and that's that. And instead, you should be, again, asking your spirit guides for help. I'm having this problem. Can you help me navigate this in the highest path possible? Can you give me signs? You have so much more resources around you than I think you're even utilizing. This makes me think back to a few months ago. I really wanted to manifest very particular art supplies to make more art. And I remember getting the message from my spirit guides you already have an abundance of art materials that you aren't even using. Okay, you wanting this new art material thing, it's only consumerism in your mind, because look at all the empty canvases and paper, and you have a whole iPad to draw and and you're not using it. So why do you want more so you're not going to use? It's not. No. And I remember that so vividly. It's you're not even using the tools that you have. Why would we give you more? And that sort of thinking actually changed a lot for me, because it made me realize why do I want more if I'm not using what I have? And the same thing can apply to manifesting anything. If you have a closet full of clothes that you don't wear, spirit might literally say, when you try to manifest that new Gucci belt or whatever, you literally have all these clothes you don't wear. Why do you want more? And it's not to say that you need to wear all the clothes that you have because you don't like them. Donate them then, so that it is used by people who do want it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe some of you may be going through some of your old things and even making something out of it or getting rid of it. I'm also seeing a visual of literally knocking the dust off of something. The visual I had in my mind specifically was a sewing machine on the top of a top shelf of a closet, and you're pulling it down for the first time, and you're literally wiping the dust off it, and it's oh my gosh, so dusty because you haven't touched it in a long time, but it's you're wanting to make the most of what you have. So I don't know, maybe some of you guys are doing that. I definitely see a lot of Scorpios getting into old hobbies this month, hobbies that you have not engaged in months or even years. You are revisiting this month, which is really awesome. Second card out for you, wow, Justice reversed, right next to that Magician reversed. There's something about life right now that feels very unfair, and if we look at these cards, they look so similar. They're both wearing red, they both have a staff and a sword up to the sky, sort of light behind them, and their other hand is reaching down, so it's very similar visualization we get here. But this is Aries energy and Libra energy, and I don't go by what the actual cards mean. I just go off of what I intuitively feel for each tarot card. I always view the Magician as Aries energy. I don't like the Justice card in reverse because it shows a situation where you feel you're being treated unfairly, or there's some sort of setback or wrongdoing. And next to the Magician in reversed, this could be a tale of narcissism, or a very aggressive person. So I want to get more insight. I want to see the other cards here. Third card out, wow, the Emperor. Holy moly. I mean, all cards out so far are major arcana, so this will be a huge month for you for sure. Happy birthday, by the way, if it's your birthday. And yeah, the Emperor talks about getting your life back into order, possibly after some sort of upset or and by upset, it doesn't even have to be bad. It's like your schedule, your routine, your diet or something shifted maybe suddenly in October for you. And I see you sort of settling into these changes a bit more in November, which is really good. And I'm seeing more Aries energy, by the way. So there's that. Let's see, I want to see the bottom row. Fourth card out, second row, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. This is actually a really good card because it shows healing taking place, removing the swords from your heart and going back to neutral. So it feels like after either some big changes or stressors in your life, things are getting back to normal, you're getting into a routine, and you're getting very comfortable in the new atmosphere, the new environment, the new something that entered your life. Fifth card out is the Queen of Wands in reversed. Wow. So this is our first court card, which is showing someone in your life. They could be a female or a woman or, feminine energy. They could be older than you or just someone who has a lot of like leadership and charisma in general, like they seem older than you. And being in reversed, this is really showing someone who... Hold on, I'm like losing my train of thought with this card. This is a strange energy. I don't know why. I just got like a weird wave of energy with this Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands being in reversed here. It's someone who's very mysterious. They almost don't feel human. This is gonna sound so weird to some of you. Bear with me here. There may be someone in your life who their soul is not human. Like their soul, they may be like an earth angel, which is like an angel who gets incarnated as a human to help humanity out. They could be like some sort of star seed or elemental or fae, like fairy energy. It feels a lot like fae energy, to be honest, or like elven energy, mermaid energy. There's so many different energies. But they incarnated into this physical form and they know you somehow in your physical life. And with this being in reversed here, I am seeing them... it's like when I try to tap into their energy, it almost feels like there's like a force field around them. And like my words just go blank. I'm like, what am I saying? Someone may be doing some magic. Like this feels like actual legitimate magical practice that someone in your life is doing to sort of protect their energy. And I need to find out the next card. This is confusing. Sixth card out, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is obviously a beautiful card. Any ace upright like this shows a new beginning. It shows so much positive energy. And in particular, this shows money being more established, more routine in your life. And I'm also seeing a new start. Like things feel very fresh. The people in your life are changing. The environments you find yourself in are changing. You're changing. Your body may be changing as well. And this all brings about a brand new beginning for you. So you know what I'm seeing? Someone might have done magic on you. Now don't freak out. They did magic, but it's a sort of magic that feels very, how do I put this? Mischievous, but in a good way. It feels like trickster energy, like divine trickster energy or fae energy. Okay, so for example, the fox spirit, Hermes, Kokopelli, there's many different gods and symbols throughout different cultures that represent this sacred trickster energy. And how this works is that they work for your highest good, your highest favor. However, it's very like mysterious how it ends up happening. For example, let's just say you manifest health. You want to be super healthy and you say to the universe, to your spirit guides, like, make me healthy as soon as possible. If you have a spirit guide who is one of these sacred trickster energies, they may make you healthy by doing something that seems like a backstep in your health. For example, you may start to develop weird illness or like allergies to things. Like, for example, you may develop like a gluten intolerance and you're like, wow, this was not what I manifested at all. But it's from that gluten intolerance that you start really diving into what is being put into foods, and you start really diving into like nutrition and everything, and you end up being one of the healthiest eaters that you know. because of that gluten intolerance. That's how sacred trickster energy works. It moves forward, it propels you forward in the fastest way possible. It takes you on a shortcut. But in the process of that shortcut, it feels like you're moving backwards. It's like retrograde energy. You're actually moving forwards, but it feels like you're moving backwards. So I am picking up that energy for you guys for sure. But the weird thing is, someone alive, someone physical in your life who may practice some sort of either magic, even like praying and magic go hand in hand. They're like the same thing, or manifestation, something. They may have called on spirits to help you in some way, and their magic is very, very powerful. Okay. This could be like a grandma praying for you. It doesn't have to be anything like, I don't know. You get the point. But whoever this is, their ability to manifest is very, very strong because their soul is not human. It is like something that has a lot more influence in the spiritual realms. So yeah, I'm just seeing them, and they themselves have sacred trickster energy, I feel. So that's why these changes are sort of taking place in your life. Yeah, I don't know how to put it. So if you've noticed in October any huge changes or like illness or change, weirdly enough, it's going to be contributing to a ton of prosperity for you, whether you can see it or not, and a whole new beginning for you. But yeah. Oh my gosh. It doesn't even have to be like illness either. It can be like a breakup that happens or some sort of like change or separation. And then you realize like this whole new path that emerges after that is so much better than what you had going on before. So whatever's going on in your life, there's a lot of magical influence. There's a ton of spirits around you. I literally feel like someone to work with you, which is amazing. Oh my gosh. I love doing that. And I know this person and who they are very well because I'm like the same exact way. This Queen of Wands reverse, using this type of magic, I do it all the time. I call upon so many different spirits to help various individuals in my life, and it works like a charm every time. I remember a few months ago I did this, and I did it a couple times. I kept calling in spirits to work with this one particular person, and literally within a few months their entire life changed. Like they got into a huge breakup. They like had a massive like spiritual situation happen to them. They started getting psychiatric care and going to therapy and making all this progress in their life. And it's so beautiful to see how much they have grown and changed in the past few months. But I can't help but to notice that it came right after I did that calling in of the helpful spirits spell. I did this for another person in my life too. And they got a new job after like years of searching. They just have been making so many beautiful changes. So someone in your life has some powerful magic, and it's going to affect you in November. So that is your reading, guys. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.